where he made 43 runs of 26 deliveries, and he gets ready to face Anwar Hossain in the first over. So an interesting opening bowling choice for the Nicosia Tigers, going for Hossain right from the get-go.
And already an attacking stroke that finds a bit of bat on it. Ball his third one to Parvesh. Well, he's middled this one. That's going to go all the way, one bounce and into the bleachers. There's not a lot of wind today, as we see Anwar Hossain being brought back into the attack. Well, this is a piece of missed fielding there. That one went straight through him. Problems here for the Nicosia Tigers.
Yeah, Mazumdar just losing his footing on that occasion. He almost slid at that ball. How often do we talk about how powerful Kunduri
30-run mark that they'll be hoping to get in this power play. That one's clubbed off the middle. It's going to sail into the night sky. Incredible hit there. That's exactly why he's been sent out there at the top of the order. And that's the first mighty six of the second game.
Go over there to a man who just loves hitting it to cow corner. This one will slip right through, and it's more runs for MDocs.
Last over as Aminul runs in again, and once again, oh, eat your hat out. He tries to monk at him and apologizes to his fielders. Well, they're probably withdrawing that appeal. Are they? No!
Have some good numbers on numerous occasions, but you can also go for a number of runs as Hitesh Sadani just tries to pick that gap out behind fine leg and finds it brilliantly as he gets a boundary and immediately puts some pressure on the opposite captain.
He likes to affect those monk cuts.
Once again, picks the same area of the field. It just takes one bounce and goes over the boundary rope. It was just a few millimeters away from being the second six of the innings, and Hitesh Sadani, well, he's going hard at the Tiger skipper.
Mark, they'll be mighty pleased if they do.
So beautifully struck. Oh, it's taken a misfield. Iftikhar Jaman makes an absolute meal of it, and some huge cheers from the MDocs dugout. They'll definitely be feeling it.
They seem to be dishing out some of their own medicine back to the Tigers. Well, this one's in the air. It's a great catch there. He was running in from way behind was Tomal Aminul. Once again, he features in both the wickets that the MDocs have lost.
Glad to give someone else the captaincy and just downgrade himself, as this one is well struck by Hitesh Dadani. It split those two fielders, and he gets his third boundary. He's off to a brilliant start. This one's well struck, but it'll go straight to the fielder. Anwar Hossain, who makes a little bit of a mess of it. There's a chance for a second run. Well, if it had gone to the keeper's end, there would have been an opportunity for a run out, but in the end, the Nicosia Tigers make a massive mess of it.
Well, they're waiting for the ball nicely. They've figured it out. Have the MDocs. Well, another close, tight run. Will that be the end of him? Yes, that finger goes up. Once again, the MDocs run too hard, too frequently. Pritesh Jayol there diving desperately at the end.
Run in for his fifth delivery. Hitesh Sadani goes big. Has he gone the distance? No, it hasn't. It's gone straight to the fielder. And Faisal Mia, well, they so often target him, and because of that, he keeps picking up wickets.
Shot over the leg side. Well, this is up in the air, and it's way over Anwar Hossain at long on. That's just the shot that Resham Singh would have been proud of. Just as I was saying, well, this man here, I think that was Akash Verma.
Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth. Resham Singh, the aforementioned Resham Singh, would have absolutely loved that. That's the favorite part of his field, isn't it? And throughout this tournament, they felt like they haven't been getting the rub of the green on these ones. That's a wicket. That's a huge wicket. And Saurabh Pungal has departed. Beg your pardon, Verma, who just hit that big six, and that's a huge one. The Nicosia Tigers got to find a way to get over 100.
Well, he's got the bails. Every fast bowler loves that side. That one kissing the top of the stumps. He had a wild hoik at that one. Failed to connect. And that one hitting the top of middle stumps.
This one needs to disappear over the boundary rope. It doesn't. It's clean bowled, and that is a fantastic way to end the innings for the Nicosia Tigers. Once again, Iftikhar Jaman bowled an absolutely sensational final over, gave up just 4 runs in it and took a couple of wickets. And M-Docs, well, they barely stumble over the finishing line, and their inning draws to a close. It's a healthy total, but not as high as they would have wished.
Well, they got off to an excellent start, and they were looking to get at least 120 at one stage.
He's running in to bowl the first ball of this innings, and that's a wider one, right where Roman Mazumdar loves it, and he'll strike those all day long. Poor start for M-Docs.
Well, I wonder why they went with this new man with the ball. Might be the skipper himself. Oh, he's nearly falling on that bat there. Well, that's an easy catch. It's up in the air, and this time, oh, for a second I thought they gathered it. No, they did not. This is agony for the bowler. Pankaj Parvesh hangs his head in disgust. Well, how can you put that one down? He settled underneath that one for ages. Mazumdar will be a key wicket over here.
Oh, this one goes straight through the fielder. I don't think they meant that one on that occasion. That's a terrible bit of fielding, and this Pankaj Parvesh over will end in a really sad way. So I think he's going to be very frustrated because he's just had a needless boundary go through, and this one's been skied. It's up in the air. Thadani's underneath it. It can be a cotton ball, and yet again, M-Docs make a meal of it. They've dropped another big catch.
As Thadani runs in, more shape. This one's neatly combed straight down the ground and over the head of long gone. Exactly what we were saying the M-Docs have to be wary of. This man Mazumdar coming back into form. He's looking red hot right there.
Fourth free hit he's faced, and this one will be popped up in the air, and once again it is taken. But again, M-Docs, well, they keep taking them when it doesn't count.
Well, there's smiles on the faces of these M-Docs fielders. Wry smiles.
Off strike and put Roman Mazumdar on strike, because we know explosive Mazumdar is, and on this occasion, well, Faisal Mia was caught a couple of times on free hits, but he's clean bowled on this occasion, and a very muted celebration by M-Docs suggests everything you need to know.
Absolutely, Nishi. Both these men should have been back in the hut. A boundary here will leave almost nothing in between these two teams. Will this be a catch? No, it won't. Well, will it trickle away for a boundary? Yes, it will. Once again, more sloppy cricket. And just as I was saying, a boundary of the bat of the Tigers.
It's about who can control these middle overs. That's a low full toss. And if they keep bowling their M-Docs, well, the Tigers will get these runs very quickly. That's another 6.
Well, if there's one man on this cricket ground you do not want to bowl a full toss to, it's this man with perhaps the strongest set of shoulders on him. After this ball, as Pungal runs in from around the wicket. This one's a skyer. This should be taken. This is the match on a tantalizing line, and it has finally been taken. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The M-Docs themselves cannot believe it. They've finally managed to cling on when it perhaps mattered the most. Fifth bowler, Prince Rai, who did a fantastic job on debut, can come into this game now. He's launched straight back over his head. We talked about the importance of Mazumdar's wicket. When you drop those wickets with a lot of price on their heads, you're going to come back and you'll have to pay for it. Mazumdar is looking good to send this team across the line. As this one's pummeled through the offside. It was a bit of width on offer. Habib Ali there.
All of that at 7 o'clock GMT as we return to the action in Cyprus. Abid Ali strikes this one, and he's pierced the gap. That one's going to go for a boundary, a big 4, and that's a hammer blow to M-Docs.
All neck and neck here. Well, that's up in the air. Will this be the wicket that the M-Docs needed? Once again, the ball goes up in the air, and a tumbling fielder manages to cling on. That was Thadani in the end. His safe hands.
That was a big wicket for Prince Rai, and thoroughly deserved. He has a good night so far, but on that occasion, he gets it badly wrong, and Shakawat Hussain picks up from right where he left off.
The Dogs can still take heart in the fact that, oh well, is this the catch that they're looking for? Yes, it is! That man Mazumdar is gone, and the man who takes this catch is the one who failed, the one who bore most of the brunt of all those big hits in that last game. Arjun Pasoria has managed to cling on. It's Kanduri to Hussain. This one's launched straight back. Yet another twist, yet another pendulum swing, yet another U-turn.
Imul Kanduri, well, you feel like they'll need to get another wicket, M-Docs. This one struck hard. There's going to be no problem with this one. That's a huge 6, and he might just want to chase this down in this over.
Well, what a man Shakawat Hussain is turning out to be today. This is his evening, and he is going to shine. Of the 4 balls he's faced, and he continues to do it. Was there some bat in that one? There's a loud appeal there. The umpire remains unmoved.
Let's see what the outcomes are going to be here. Well, the umpire did give Shakawat Hussain out. He raised his finger, but Hussain just refused to walk. That's oh, well, it looks like they've returned the favor of the Mudcut, and he's gone. It's a dangerous Anwar Hussain. This is unbelievable. Everyone is off their seats. We said this would be coming. Would M-Docs respond with it? And we're seeing claps all around. Everyone feels like justice has been done. Justice has been served. And is this game on?
7 needed of 7. Kanduri runs in. Aminul on strike. Well, he bludgeons this one. Is that taken? Can you believe it? Where were all these men all this while in the evening? Well, the Jaunties and them are being channeled. That was an incredible grab. That was smashed straight back at him. It was going at the rate of knots. Well, desperate scenes here. 2 balls left in the piece. 3 runs needed. That's smashed into the night sky. He's got enough bat in that one. It's going to bounce away. It'll dribble away. Can you believe it? The Nicosia Tigers, off the blade of this small man, have done it once again. Qazi Saiful waited for that one nicely on his bat, lifted it into the night skies, and well, the team that has pulled out a couple of Monkuts are having a last laugh, and they're screaming in the dejected faces of the M-Docs. The M-Docs hang their heads in disappointment. Unbelievable scenes unfold here at the Limassol Cricket Ground. I've been absolutely sapped out of all energy.